this one. Good. Good. Everything is set correctly. Okay, make sure the scene is set up right. There we go. You can see the game. Twitch can see the game. Perfect. Time for a lot of this. Slippers might have been viable if I had an upgrade. Okay. The upgrade makes this viable. Oh, but the timer is not working. What the heck? It was working for the other ones, right? Edit splits. Deactivate. Activate. Okay. Ah. Hello to you too. There we go, it's working again. I know, it's kind of crazy. A whole year of those Pog Penguins. This is doable. One year and 19 days. That does sound kind of right. Because it was around the end of October, given the haunted house events. October 30th. From Potionomics all the way to Slay the Princess. And actually a lot of games, I guess. Omori, Signalis, other games. this one. A bunch of games, I guess. Actually, I need these to hit. A Jerry Michaels scene from fan fiction. Exclusively because Michael's outfit in the scene was horrendous. You do love that about the... You do love Michael in bad outfits. Not bad outfits, but... outlandish outfits. Oh. That's on me. I could have done that better. I'm excited. Okay, I love that so far. Oh wait, syringe is actually kind of good. Heart sunglasses. White knee-high boots. These are all hits so far. Okay, that should have bounced, personally. That's what I think. I like the vibe. I can understand why you wanted to draw it. Actually, I do want to get hit. Hit me. Okay. Hit me. Come on. The only clean clothes available. Sometimes that's all you need. And no shoes. Okay, well, I did not want to heal. Should have gotten the dash. Out Lightner hunting. Fair. A reasonable activity for Jerry. Ah, of course. I mean, no shoes in a public bathroom. Not ideal. That's my personal take. But I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. if you don't want to clean your shoes with public soap. Fair. As long as you aren't barefoot in the public restroom, that's ideal, I guess. Not the most ideal, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, this is on it. Oh, this is it. Leaving a trail of gore behind you, also not ideal. I mean, in some places, certain situations, you know. Yeah, the soap on the goth boots, definitely not the correct move, so I understand and respect that decision, I do. You know, if you've got a bag to hide the boots in, perfect. You just stuff them in, you can clean them later, no worries. You know, it's the vibe. Neon heart creature and an exhausted goth. They're just chilling. No shoes. I would agree. It is definitely iconic. I wouldn't mind a healing item, I think, for right now. Michael sees Jerry and is like, yeah, we could hang out. We could be buddies. And eventually, you know, you've got the weird Eljakar with you. Things happen. That's like half the plot of the podcast. Also a band AU on top of everything else. Also pretty good. Interesting spawn choice. Okay, I wanted to get hit there. I don't want this item, but double damage is kind of risky. Very random collection. Funny though. The bandit. Nicola, Jane Princess, Annabelle. Yeah, actually the most random menagerie of characters. But it is good. I do like it. No, I didn't want that. Okay. Oh my god, where? Quit your job, join my emo band. Nicola Orsonov being like, hey, avatars, join my band. We can cause chaos later. We need to make emo music now. Ooh, a lot of damage. Okay, I could probably save all this time back. Just need to not suck. Sometimes you know you're an avatar, sometimes you don't. It happens. Sometimes you admit it, sometimes you deny it. Not what I wanted to pick, but whatever. Okay, I mean, if I die, I die. This is not the best run anymore. Not knowing you're an avatar about literally knowing everything. That's, you know... Knowing the self is particularly difficult. Could you not spawn all the way up here? He does know, but is just in denial. You know, fair. Not what I wanted to pick, but whatever. We could still have a good final boss. This still probably would have been world record like a week ago. Oh, whoa. And then I die. Ooh, okay. 4 charges makes everything pretty doable. Where the fuck is this enemy? Out here getting trolled by enemy spawns. Should have done a dash, whatever. I'm glad, I guess. I imagine the author probably has a similar vibe to Michael as you do. Or they're just like, yeah, the spiral avatar, perfect. Fair. I imagine there's a lot of like lol random interpretations of Michael, just because, you know. Maybe not lol random, but more wacky for like nonsensical reasons without like, I don't know. What's the way I'm trying to say it? Yeah, exactly. Loud and chaotic. Oh, I wish I had a damage item. It's probably a rip because I don't have one, but it's still kind of manageable because I have Berserk and Slippers. Okay. Or I'll just die. Vast coded. I mean, you know, being eye coded isn't bad. I mean, there's a fair amount of autistic eye avatars in canon, as we've seen. Good old Barrage. But Jerry also applies. Jonathan Sims, head archivist, yeah. I mean, yeah, Jerry's not a literal avatar in canon, but pretty close. Roll more damage somehow. Oh, I guess we have more damage now. Yeah, fair. Once again, someone who worked at the Magnus Archives, the Institute of the Eye. That one's based purely on my own saying, hey, I'm not going to argue with you about it. I agree. I've seen your work. I've checked the notes. It checks out. I have 4 of those now. Okay, no damage item again, but we have Barrage, which does a lot of damage. Yeah, okay, bad fight, but that's what happens. Jerry's based on me saying so, but also one particular scene. See, you got the text evidence to back it up. Actually, you know, let's just restart. I wonder why Magnus 111 is one of your favorite episodes. You, known Jerry and Jory. Perhaps it has something to do with Jerry being in the episode and discussing the fears. I'll take starting Berserk. A pretty voice and a cool vibe. Yeah. This is all true. Yeah, early in power actually bumps things up a lot. He is also an artist. Sounds to me like you've got it all checked out. Like, you've got all of your boxes ticked off here. You've brought the facts. The irrefutable evidence. My god, where? Okay, meant to check that, but whatever. Also goth, which is very cool. Really, you like Jerry? You've never mentioned. Lies. This is a lie. Additional comment. Jerry is beloved. This isn't a terrible item. It's not great, but we are freaking moving right now. This is awesome. I usually never get double slippers. That was worth it, I swear. Sure, I lost 7 seconds, but it was worth it. And a random sharp blood. This is actually like the perfect build. The perfect build. No, I'm not just saying that because I'm biased. So few canon interpretations about Jerry, but we know about the Hawaiian shirts. It did. Hawaiian shirts are important, and no, Cristiano, the world record run did not get beaten yet. I just, well, I simply want to make it harder to be beaten. And the hair dye is terrible. Okay, if one of these enemies could just like attack me. Just a little bit. Whatever. Perfect. Not so perfect. Sometimes you just have bad hair dye. It happens. Let me just casually walk on the air. Okay, well, I don't need this, but whatever. Half black hair, half blonde hair. gotta do the split die. It's like cool or in or something. Even if it's unintentional. That, you know, you might be right. Easy. A boring 5-second time save, but still easy. The effort of looking like Michael. Damn. No reason to deny the truth. Let's try for one more. Just because that run could have had a better start. But I love lies. Well, that's part of Michael's character. Maybe. It's part of the getting in character. Okay, so decent. Well, damn. Such a high-profile chatter. Oh, dang. Living the dream of being Michael for Halloween. Oh my god. I hate these enemy spawns. Exactly. Living the dream. Oh, I need my haste. Okay, this could maybe be doable without a damage item. Super important thing for me to say. Again, I'm not disagreeing. I just think you worded it funny. Alright. I should have taken the help. Lol. Too late. Losing 7 seconds because no damage item. Well, that's the best damage item I could see. No, I don't want that health, though. We definitely don't want double damage right now. Transgender icon, even. That's fair. See, he is also goth. Which is not inherently a requirement, but it certainly helps. There we go, saving time. Saving so much time. He wouldn't be alone in that, I'm sure. Ah, shit. There we go. No, I don't want this health. I just can't take those blasts or else I will die. And then he regretted it. Okay, that should have done more damage to me, I thought, but... maybe not, because it teleported me back to a weird spot. Real canon lore. That's right, you have to come to this chat to get the real official Jerry lore. Jonathan Sims sent me an email saying I could say that. There we go. It's unfortunately a slow fight. Because my PB fight, you know, they died instantly, but... still very manageable. I am Jonathan Sims, also alive. I mean, I don't know. I've never seen you and Jonathan Sims in the same room together. That's also true, but not part of the question. You know, whenever people do that thing to Batman and Bruce Wayne, it's just like, well, I mean, how often do you see Batman somewhere, really? How often do you see Bruce Wayne somewhere? Not often, I assume. No, I don't want these healing. I miss my slippers. Oh no, I'm healing them. God damn it. Yeah. Actually, Michael, you get no, no tone tags on this one. Listen, it's again, I've never seen you and Michael in the same room together, so it seems true. Damn, that was such a slow room. What the hell? I guess it was ginormous. I keep getting health drops, which sucks really hard. Okay, I thought that guy was dead. Oh, now we're cooking. Okay, not another PB, but not bad. Yeah, no Berserk plus some power. Yeah. Okay. That's enough Lone Ruin. Let's see, I could do a few, like a Hades runner too. That could be fun. Or I could just play some Slay the Princess now. Hmm. Actually, okay, I'll try Astral Ascent real quick. Exit. Yes. Now I get to send Well, not now, but later I get to send another picture or submit this new run. Let me get the game. There we go. Aha. Game is visible. Revealing the rough month of my birthday. Embarrassing. Guns? This is a shooting game.
For centuries, the galaxy has been shaken by an endless war. A brutal conquest, led by a bloodthirsty general. He's called the Master. His armies of soulless, replaceable creatures crush and invade planets in an instant. Then the Master arrives and selects a handful of survivors. The strongest, the bravest, the smartest. The rest must choose between obedience or death. The prisoners of the Master are scattered in astral prisons, museums to the glory of this vicious war.
Okay.
12 supernatural and overpowered beings guard these astral prisons from which no one can escape. The Zodiacs.
I think it's funny that they're called overpowered.
I found a way to infiltrate the garden, the central prison. A trip without a way out. My mission? Eliminate the Master.
So is there 13 bosses per run then? How does this work? Because there's the 12 Zodiacs and then the final guy?
I'm in the garden, the central prison. According to my intel, there should be a prisoner outpost nearby. Let's find it.
Oh, okay. Well, tell me what to do. Dash button. Sick.
The Master's spawns are here. This shouldn't be a problem. Someone's been training here. Maybe these prisoners. The gravity is slightly different, but it'll do.
Okay, interesting air stuff. Okay, you have
That's
4
mine.
different spells.
More of them. Masters everywhere. My school trained me well. These foes are first-year material.
Oh, that's an enemy, okay.
Injury's gone. I hope these prisoners aren't friendly.
I kinda got my shit rocked by that mushroom.
I shouldn't be too far
Sweet.
now.
Teleports behind you, nothing personnel. Good.
An ambush. Can't heal. This place is even bigger than I anticipated. The Master. He's hiding somewhere behind these worlds. The fate of the galaxy is in my hands.
See? I was right. I knew someone was breaking in.
Excuse me. Who are you?
My name is Isla, and I'm here to deal with the master of these prisons.
Girl, I don't know if you're bold or reckless.
What she means is, you're in the right place. Come with us.
Thank you. No matter how determined I am, I'm going to need allies in this mission.
Okay, nice little intro.
Thank you again. In the last 2 days, I've learned so much about my targets.
Unfortunately, 2 days isn't enough to tell you everything about the Zodiacs.
Fighting them will teach you much more.
What you need to know is that the Zodiacs are defending the path to the Master.
So my mission is simple. Defeat the 12 Zodiacs to reach the Master.
Exactly. You'd better go see Sova, the big owl. She'll fly you out of the garden.
Just a casual 13 bosses per run, I guess. Probably not, but that would be really funny if that was the case. Challenge complete.
Finally, our little trespasser wishes to face the master.
Yes, but first I need to fight the prison's guards, the Zodiacs.
At least you listen to your teachers well. Before you go, don't forget about our new prisoner, Karen. He was brought in during your training.
Whoa, unlocked as a playable character.
Punch it time! Hey, super happy to meet you. Let me know when you're trying an escape so I can join.
Join right away? Shouldn't you prepare first?
Prepare? Oh, no. I punch first and ask questions later, if I remember them. But yeah, I'll be here if you need some muscles.
Some must
But
goals.
you two are not the only prisoners in the garden. Why don't you introduce yourself to our little community when you are ready to go? My wings will carry you to the entrance of the fragmented plains. From there, it's up to you and your skills.
I do got mad skills.
Hello. I hope I'm not bothering you.
Ayla.
I was literally
the
going to say,
Order
what do I
of
click to talk to him?
Coalescent
And then I saw the
Sisters,
prompt on the screen.
The one who exists to kill.
I wish to prove that the Order has a just cause.
We do not believe in random acts of kindness. Everything here must be business.
These are not poems. They don't even rhyme.
Yoo-hoo! Hey!
Oh, you're okay. You're
Hello.
Zimzum?
You're Zimzim, right?
That's what I just said.
Isla! Nice to meet you! How do you feel?
Feeling good. Today, anything seems possible.
I like that! Let me know if you need a little boost. I'm right here.
Well, I can't talk to you, so
Got a minute, sweetie?
You must be Alun.
Exactly right. And you must be Isla? Well, I'm the resident stylist here.
ooh,
I'm not sure style is one of my skills.
Yes, I had noticed.
damn.
I think he's asleep. Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. We were thinking
A
about...
huge cat.
Something really quite hard.
We? Who's we?
This pack of Yalis and myself. We went through so much together. We deserve to be a we.
Good for them.
What a lovely day to meet you, Seer Boppy.
Oh, you must
That's a
be the
capybara.
famous Isla. Did you know I'm carefully watching your progress?
I know, and I strive to be the best. I will prove myself to my order and to you as well if you wish it.
I am pleased to hear that, my dear assassin-to-be.
Final.
Let's see how this guy feels.
My child.
No more mana.
I almost lost my earring during Iki's training. My tutor would have killed me. Let me show you. I wish you a good day, Sova.
Pleased to see mana still exists outside of this garden.
I was trained that way.
Your sisters did well. I personally have high hopes regarding your efforts. Go, fight, and leave this wicked place.
This place is gorgeous.
Quartz salvaged. Welcome back.
New places, new challenges to face.
This game is kind of interesting. There's a lot of text coming at me.
Let me give you a taste of my killing art.
"15 minutes. Hey, you know, sometimes you gotta go, and you gotta go. Nothing wrong with that." I'm intrigued by what a Gambit reward is. I like more tax root. I love that. In case anyone wants to watch the VOD, they'll know roughly what the streams are about. Sure, it might say I'm playing games, but we're also here to discuss the Magnus Archives, and how Jerry should have been allowed to kill Lightner. This is true.
Shiny.
The OC Cass. I believe you. Spell Gambit. Adding new effects. Every spell can have 4. If you put a Gambit spell elemental fully matched with spell Gambit damage boost. A spiral avatar. I vaguely recall you mentioning that. Alright, so
What's waiting for me next?
ethereal daggers can now spawn lightning orbs. I mean, if they're both 3 keys.
Wait for me, sisters. I'm on my way.
Georgie plus mildly evil. Got it.
An ambush.
I gotta get healing gems. Which is an important part to fulfill. Telluric runes. Interesting.
Let's get new spells.
Hell yes, this sounds awesome. Yeah, we'll replace this one. Far more, right, because they're the spiral avatar and the archivist doesn't know that yet. Let's just keep getting more keys, they seem pretty useful.
Out of my way.
Well, you should have. Alright, the Jurgen Lightner kill that when Jerry kills him and then Michael gets blamed. A quiet room? Yeah, I could use a quiet room.
Quiet. At last.
Fair, you know?
Just a moment.
I like that I can sit on the bench. Yeah, reasonably so. But Michael's the one on the run, right? They both sort of are. Got it, got it, got it. Give me them keys.
What surprises await me here?
I am cruel, but I love them dearly. Sam, I didn't expect that dude to grab me.
That was easy.
Cute, relatively cute, found family bonding, except for one. Interesting. 4 difficulty, I mean we just did 5. So let's do another 5. We've got a big healing shard.
Let's dance.
One, I mean, yeah, that's reasonably cruel though, you know? Like you're not making an extraneously stressful and cruel situation. That's just one he was always gonna have to deal with. True, she is already dead, so it's not murder. I think that's a good scene to make very dramatic, yeah? Or a reward, I don't know what that is. This is how you learn how the fears work? Yeah, fair.
For my spells.
Ooh. Power of place
This
of life.
improved my spell.
The angst I write has purpose. I never claimed it didn't. Ooh. When do I create a Thunderstrike? How does that work? Let's take this one.
All right, next checkpoint.
Andromeda's Bar. You gotta keep it balanced, fair.
A minute. No, less than a minute, and I'll get back.
Always a pleasure to have you around.
Alright, I'm still full.
Hello? What is this place?
A customer. I'm Andromeda, and I welcome you to the Old Medusa Head.
This place is very cozy.
That's nice to hear. I want this place to be a haven for everyone. Come closer, I don't bite.
Order a drink. Give me that strength up. Fair enough.
Tickles every time.
Only one notable physical imagery. Pretty funny. Boss room.
See you next time.
I
Michael
have
with
a
many
bad feeling about
scars.
this.
Weakened lung, hypersensitive eyes, and missing Jesus Christ. Yeah, Jerry seems to be thriving, comparatively. Oh? Is this a triple boss fight? Taurus.
Hey there, new face. I'm Taurus. We're the jailers here, and you, well, you're the prisoners. End of the line for you.
You are not my target. Please let me through.
Me and my fellow Zodiacs, we have one job. Unfortunately for you, it's to stop you from leaving. Nothing personal.
I see.
I'm gonna hit
At
him
any
with the
rate,
nothing
I
personal.
knew I would have to beat the pawns before I could meet the master.
Oh shit.
This is it! Time to shine! Wow, you do pack a punch!
What the hell? Not a bad move, guy. I'll give him that. But I don't even need to pop my heel.
I like your style. You might have a chance to save us all. Go on,
The only
run.
new scar Jerry gets is being eaten by worms, and it's not even that much considering they avoided his tattoos and burn
Is that it?
scars. It's funny.
For now. There are 11 more Zodiacs on your path. Good luck, Isla.
So it is 13 boss fights per run. Oh. Hero is hit, create 2 snowflakes. I think I like this way more.
This energy, it's quite unique.
Maybe not emotionally, but he's fine. Yeah, maybe I feel a little doubtful.
The heat it makes me dizzy.
On basic attack hit, create 4 ice idle. Cooldown 40 basic attacks. On basic attack, create 1 combustion, 10 basic attacks. I think I like this. Signature spell, Shadow Mark creates 1 ice sword. Signature spell, create 3 meteor. Signature spell, I like Meteor. Who needs mental stability anyways? That's what I'm saying. Gambit reward. Key reward. Let's get another Gambit. We have 1,000,000 keys.
More power.
I'm not denying that either, yeah? That's fair. The eat dirt and be gay crow it's great. It's really good. Wow, these are sick.
Useful. Which path to choose?
Sorry. On spell cast, make a meteor. On each hit, 75% chance to poison. Eat dirt, be gay, commit arson, yeah? Yeah, let's do ignition. And not to, you know, not to really buff 1,000 knives over everything else, but it's really good. Still have 14 keys. I don't need another aura, so I guess I'm taking more keys. I think you're right about that.
It'll be over in no time.
Fight room, exploration room. Why would they offer... I guess it's because I don't have enough rewards unlocked. I guess they didn't expect me to be so good at the game.
Time to draw the blade.
my brain exploded. It'd be like that sometimes. Cetus Cavern Gambit reward.
I've never seen so many treasures in one place.
Do not disturb sleeping beast. Random effect with cuteness. Falls and shoots your spirit sword. Yeah, I'll take this.
Cetus, right?
Missiles. Thank you, Cetus. Gambit unlocker. Slot unlocker.
It's too quiet.
Comedy is a good reason to add stuff. What happened to my heel? Oh, I hit the wrong button. It's the trigger, not the bumper. This screen kind of fuels my ego, though. Look at how good I did. Sun pieces. Almost 400. Something new is available in the garden. Bang, 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 bang. It was just that easy. Alright, but that was a pretty fun one run.
Ah, I was expecting you earlier. Impressive, especially for a first time.
Thank you.
I know you're a bit disoriented, so I'll get straight to the point. If you die, you will reappear here, every time. Before you head out again, Iki and I have a little reward for you. We gathered some sun pieces, enough to get you started with Zim Zim. Go check with her. She has ways to make you stronger.
And I will do that next time. But for now, there is a princessa to slay. Stealing the 13-year-old because, hey, you shouldn't be bullying people. Slay the princess. I think it's funny. Now, am I forgetting that there's a character named Callum already, or did you change the name of a character, or did you make an OC named Callum? Also, wait, is the chat box not working? Huh, I might need to reset that then. Crap. Yeah, okay, it's not. Streamlabs. Login. There is a kid called Callum already. New body of Maxwell Rayner and the okay. I simply don't have the memory that I used to for every random character, unfortunately. No, that would be crazy. Only mentioned 3 times and appears once. Fair enough. Why is the chat box not working? Could have sworn it was working the other day. Night Street. Properties. Refresh cache of current page. Confused. It's working up until literally right now, I guess. Maybe not right now, but today. How will the thumbnails of the VODs show the insane chat of things you've said if it's not showing on the screen? There's a bunch of little kids getting chased by monsters, but also this Callum kid is there to torment them. Jesus. Give these kids a break. Do I have to, like, refresh this? What am I supposed to do? Okay, even the, like, direct widget doesn't show anything. So what's up with that? We can't stop the monsters, but we can stop this one kid. Fair enough. Okay, I'll test the chat box later. Alright, I don't need to load my game, right? Or, you know, I will anyways.
I'm talking about the...
We did all of this text.
While...
Sorry. Sorry, Jonathan Sims. I'm just doing this to bug you.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Which is fair, you know, you don't want to have to deal with an annoying kid.
Go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Adopting my awful son.
You make your way up the short path to the...
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
That's fair.
Hello? Is someone there?
Is hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
You must have the wrong address.
You must have the wrong address. LMFAO.
great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains? Okay. Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
The evils of the supermarkets. Hey, they're an evil place, that's true.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
Not a good
Like
look,
I said,
girl.
you can call me Princess if you'd like.
I'm not disagreeing about the supermarkets being a scary place thing. I just think it's a little
sorry,
funny.
I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
IN spiral coded.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Supermarkets are actually the ideal fusion of every single domain. Elias was just too stupid to figure it out.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Sooner or later, you'll learn to trust me. Hopefully it won't be too late when you finally come around.
Going to the Tesco's and starting the apocalypse.
Thank you for
Oopsies.
believing me. Now, can you help me get out of here?
Yeah, you know what? Let's examine the chain.
Walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Tesco's is too good for the apocalypse.
They're
Dan.
large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
See, I know that I've heard of Tesco's. I've never heard of Morrison's.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I figured that part, yeah. The
Maybe
violently
it's somewhere
British.
upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
I've heard of Tesco's because I guess you're right. It probably is better than Morrison's.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs, This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Dog,
Easier
I
for
tried
whom?
that part, okay?
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Doesn't have Lipton iced tea liter bottles. It has terrible clothing aisle.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
It does sound kind of shit.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing
Damn.
through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that. Fine.
Should I be concerned that I just got hungry?
Against your
Maybe.
better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Listen, voice of the
Thank you.
hero, get with
Let's
it.
get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No.
Well, she is
I
a princess.
Can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Nice try, Jonathan Sims.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it! Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Just a little bit, yeah.
The blade! Move the blade! As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
This is pretty season 1 Jarkivist art energy.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Yeah, that's fair.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Good.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Just girly things. Actually, yeah, that's so true.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Maybe we all were the season 1 Martin that John was talking about.
one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
I mean, they were friends the one time they got to talk.
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Shit happens.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2. They get to be friends for real now. I'm happy for
You're
them.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time.
Jerry
If he doesn't
being a
remember
little
what
fan.
happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Voice of the Smitten.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any
It's a
and
pretty
all
good voice.
assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving. Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is
I have
died
done this
last
text, I
time.
just can't skip it
Probably only
yet.
happened because you didn't. You were the one who did us in.
This is a new
villain.
text.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price. I beg to differ.
I beg to differ.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your
Oh, Johnny boy.
protestations.
That's a good reason.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of if it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
If she did, good for her.
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Of course you're not projecting. Otherwise, why would you say you aren't? If you were projecting, you'd have to say you are. It's that simple.
Convoluted. I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
No, I get it.
That's right, you can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does. Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with? You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Hell yeah, brother.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Smitten is just out here, going all in. Nothing but respect.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task.
Yeah, he's upfront. Unlike some people, Mr. Narrator.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. Very different.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted. That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Tut tut, narrator.
There's
a mirror.
definitely a mirror. There isn't.
I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror. Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
But it was there a second ago, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
He's so right. Okay. I'm gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from...
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us again.
I don't know. There's been some minor changes as far as I've seen.
It's good that you took the
but
blade.
it doesn't make sense that they needed all these updates.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this.
2 or 3 is a lot for 1 month.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs.
Oh, I don't even get a
and
chance
lock
to
eyes
say
with the
something.
Princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Nice. Quick update.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She has an arm again.
She may not be able to hear my
Which is
words,
interesting,
but
because last
surely
time when she was dead, that carried over. But this
your
time,
spirit's
the
plenty
death is
loud, all
the
right.
injury is not carried over.
It's you, my dashing hero. I
Whoa.
was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
She said dashing.
And she called us a hero.
Damn.
Flattery
She's getting
really
all
goes
of
a long
them.
way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Hey, everyone can be a little smitten.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Top 3 favorite voices.
So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What
Oh, don't worry,
matters
Mr.
is you have
Narrator.
a chance to do it right this time.
We're about to mess up in ways you couldn't
Now,
even
hold
conceive.
on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever
Shan't.
been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
I'll think about it.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
Good reason, he says. Bullshit.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
That's because she's perfect.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I miss all the other princesses now. Damn.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
What?
You have to be able to
No,
appreciate
she's a
all
prisoner here.
princesses.
You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
You've seen most, if not all. Okay, fair.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Stoic, smiling angel.
Oh, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So
Fair.
go ahead and
I
slay
imagine
her.
there's a lot, so it'll be fun to find them all.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll... Yes.
Oh? I can't roll back and see. Okay, I'm loading here because I'm intrigued by what just happened.
If another version of me... No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll... You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill
Okay,
her?
I accidentally clicked a little quick.
Yes.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
You wouldn't.
I would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Fair
I'm
enough,
afraid.
Mr. Smith.
And you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved. Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
Here.
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Uh-oh. You remember this
I
scene.
want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do? That sounds perfect.
As the princess takes
The
your
sparkles.
hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly
Yeah,
to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world.
This is not a logistically great way to hold hands if you're trying to run away. Never mind, maybe not.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
They're in love. I lie. I don't care about their love. Smitten is just
That's a
silly.
familiar
Funny.
move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for
He
the
truly
strength
is a silly guy.
of true love.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Yes, I do.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
I know it's like meaningless to save, but I think it's still fun.
Yeah, you've got this.
You place your hand on the door, and the lock clicks, and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Ha! I knew it. Your words are no match for the pure strength of our hearts, bound together
Get got.
as one.
Get got locked door.
You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix
Oh, yes,
myself
the
a
bar
drink
inside
before
my
you
head.
ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end
Yeah,
of the world, I'd rather not
subconsciously.
see it sober.
That's
I
the
get
way
you.
out.
I get it
We're
though.
going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Your love will set you free. Achievement unlocked.
A happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Well, bummer.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Yeah, we're like a weird dragon bird person.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
Yeah, it's like a lizard bird thing.
Okay. If you say so, we'll trust you.
She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
The bloat. You've grown. Yeah, I have like big wings now. Hi, Princessa.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
You haven't seen this ending of the route. Funny.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
The hands.
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same. Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward. With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be. And every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you.
I get that it's all this is deep lore, but this is a lot of questions.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Hand.
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares
Maybe
their
I just want
secrets.
sharp hands.
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose. The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
Made That Handsome Devil covers a while back.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by
Fair.
my side, for I would not know your absence. I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Zam. A loving vessel, bring the damsel to her.
You're on a path.
Alright. I think that will be the stream for today. You know, got a PB. Got pretty far in Astral Ascent on that first run. Got another ending. Very exciting stuff. I will have to check out That Handsome Devil. I'm not super familiar. Oh, I got a package too. Everything's coming up my way. Chani's Inferno. Oh, I think I have heard that one. Slay. This upcoming week, I actually have a bunch of time off of work, so I was hoping to stream a good chunk of the week for the first time in a while. There's no guarantee this will happen, but that's my plan and my attempt. Look, it's my friend. Yay. Yeah, I keep wanting to play more of this game, but I'm like, I've been streaming it. I don't want to play it off stream. So, here we are. I've also still not finished assembling my long Omori video that I wanted to upload, so I should also try and do that next week. So much to do, so little time. 'Tis my life. But yeah. Thank you for hanging out. Good luck crafting your AU further. And bye-bye. So I have to fix OBS, lol.